And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Amazing ATS. Zachary, Fox Gaming, Denelvis, great to see you guys. And again, a big sorry for Thursday. That storm was wicked. Literally, tree limbs down all over the place. Hail about the size of silver dollars. So, yeah, I needed to get on out of here. But we are back today, and we're going to be doing something a little bit different than the Lone Star or Mac. We brought out the T680 again, and there was a new mod released from Alexi. Well, say an update. The interior exterior reworks pack that is updated on version 1.8, available on the SCS forums. It is on some of the mod sites uploaded by Alexi there also, and right now we are sitting up in Ogden, Utah. First run today is going to be going to Farmington. What we've got on the back, a load of nuts, 35,000 pounds. Underneath the hood we have a Cummins X15, 600 horsepower. No spring yet still for my brake. I did get that ordered yesterday, so hopefully that will be here next week so we can start shifting again. But we've got a 7-speed Allison underneath the truck Ford transmission. Without any further waiting, let's climb in the truck, get her fired up, and let's get trucking.
Please proceed to the highlighted route.
Same 680 that has been in the game. The sounds were just updated in 137 with Fmod.
In 650 feet, turn left.
With the interior exterior rework mod, there is some things that you can do with it. You can adjust the steering wheel or the sun visors. I've got the steering wheel adjustment on today, so it does require hopping into the mod and changing a couple things in order to do the sun visors. Steering wheel also can be changed. Right now I've got that set at 1800 degrees. You do have 1800 or the 900 option. And all of these changes are going to be made, as I mentioned, inside the mod itself, but it is going to be in part 1 of the mod. Part 2 is pretty much files specifically for the mod that are locked, so that way they are not being used by other people. Yeah, that's one thing that Alexi did do, is broke this down into 2 parts and encrypted part 2. So even if you try to open it, it's not going to happen. If you guys are wondering how I got a speedometer on the dash for the T680, All you need to do is, I've had the old version of the W990 that was broken down into parts. There is a dashboard in there that will work on the T680, so that's what we've got running here. AI, what the heck are you doing? AJ, Kirk, how's it going today, guys? Great to see you. And no, for right now, there are no thunderstorms planned for my area. Let's just knock on wood. Now, I did throw in a graphics mod today, so we are running realistic graphics mod, and you're going, Coda, how did you get it to work? Oh, in the, not the description, but in the comments, Chris Husky has a fix that you'll want to keep on top of RGM in order so your skies don't turn like yellow or orange. If you run RGM on its own underneath the beta, you're gonna have orange or yellow skies. So that's why you guys are seeing actual skies here instead of the mismatched colors. Jesse, we are currently on our way down to Farmington. It says we got 24 hours remaining. Mileage-wise, we've got 429 to go. Hey, Junior, what's up today?
Keep to the left, and then take the exit on the right.
I did where I was, heard a couple of cracks of thunder, like one around 3 a.m. and another around 4. T680. Please light stay green. And so if you guys have opted into the 138 beta, but you're wondering if SSAO is working or not, what I do recommend doing is taking 2 screenshots and then comparing those back to back, and then you will see the differences, if you're not paying attention, are very slight. It's mostly in the shadowing, and for a while here yesterday I was wondering, is my SSAO working? And that's how I found out that it actually is. I did, James. A lot of hail damage, tree limbs down all over the place, but made through it all right. Yeah, there's well, there was 4 trees that separate between myself and my neighbor on the property line. Last year, one of those got taken out. We had another one that fell on Thursday. So now instead of 4, I just got 2 trees on the property line. And I kind of wish they would get rid of them all. Oh, and one thing also with the interior exterior reworks mod, normally your T680 dash lights are going to be on all the time. I did hop into the mod itself and made it so the dials and that come on with the lights. So if you notice any differences, that is why. And we also are on the latest beta build of 138.0.99. Something happened with this build, however, to where there are now trees and stuff pointing out all through roads throughout the map. So, and SCS is aware of it, and those will be fixed before it gets released. Just so you guys know. Alright, come on, traffic. Let this guy turn up there. Yeah, so here's hoping next Saturday I will have those springs, since I did order them yesterday. Rickmotech probably is not going to ship them out until Monday. Kind of wish they would have been shipped out yesterday, but then USPS priority mail, it's going to be 3 days to where I live in Pennsylvania, more than likely. Oh, by the way, guys, did you check out the new Vitamin prefab in Las Vegas? T680 today, Nathaniel. I have Farm Sim 19, I very seldom play it. And matter of fact, I got Farm Sim 19 for free. Hey Daniel, what's up today? Yes, it is. This is current version 1.8. Ethan, you can go to the SES forums and go to ATS, go to mods, go to trucks, and then this is the interior exterior rework mod from Alexi P. He also posted the mod on some of the mod sites, just so you know. Just make sure that the uploader is Alexi P. Don't download it from that idiot Mods82. Post Ed, seriously? And one thing that's new in 1.8 is it's only going to cover 5 trucks. Both Peterbilts, both Kenworths, and then the Volvo. The Lone Star and Mac Anthem are not touched, but that PeopleNet tablet, that is now an option on its own. So even if you want to run the interiors without having that, you do have that capability now. Oh yeah, with the summer sale going on, if you guys need any DLCs, now is the time to get them. I'm surely hoping that there's more to the graphics update than SSAO. And don't get me wrong, that idea is great for lower end hardware, and you might want to disable it. It is going to eat into FPS a little bit, but I'm hoping for some like draw distance updates here, and actually properly implemented anti-aliasing would be helpful too. You guys want that as an attorney? Make sack all. Yeah, that doesn't sound right, does it? Oh, trust me, James, I know what you're going through. And they don't give you a whole lot left over with that. Nice turn signal. Oh, by the time you pay rent and bills, there's not a whole lot left over. Hey, DeAndre, not a whole lot today. How about you, driver? Oh, you actually got a day off. Oh, I'm probably going to stick with my 2070 for a little bit. I really don't think I need to upgrade to a 3000 series once those get released later this year. And although maybe if Big Navi coming from AMD later this year, if it's worth it, I just may get it. Oh, what the heck? That just popped in there. Lovely. I appreciate you taking a break, DeAndre, and joining in. Yeah, so 491 there, that is going to go to Durango, Colorado once that gets released later this year. That was quite the surprise, James. I was wondering why that green hauler was going so slow, and then all of a sudden, whoops, there we go. Yeah, so that actually, without running that construction sign mod that I normally run, you come up on those and it's like all of a sudden, hey, I gotta stop. And anyone else feel that those signs should be further back and spaced out a little bit more than what they are? Keep your foot in it, driver. How did I know we were going to
Navigation
get pulled in
resumed.
here? What you can do, Ethan, is download 7-zip and then unpack the mod. If you have WinRAR already, that will unpack it also. If you don't have 7-zip or WinRAR, 7-zip is going to be the better choice because it's free. Oh, that's quite the dust blowing over there. But then that's RGM that's doing that. That's not in the game by itself.
In 650 feet, turn left.
So we got a new traffic light here in Shiprock. So this is part of the area that they reworked. I believe this eddies up here is on the left side of the road, so let's just grab the left lane to make sure. Now, one thing that I am going to try to do is there are Pedros here in New Mexico. I'm wondering if those have also been updated and not just the Hearts or some of the Chemrons. So, since that's the other quote-unquote big truck stop here in the game.
You have arrived at your destination.
And we're gonna have to do one more pull up here. I don't know why, but I don't like the not having room in order to back into a slot and then having to do multiple pull-ups. And granted, that's the way some of these places are in real life, but I guess I'm gonna have to deal with it because it's really not that bad, to be honest. Just more of a nuisance. I'm just gonna see what's here. Tucum carry, that works for me. So this way I don't need to drive around trying to find our load either. What's the pay, James? How much am I getting? 55 cents a mile? You pay for all the fuel and everything else?
In 650 feet, turn right.
Hey, Miguel, and as far as I know, my channel has not been marked as children friendly. Go ahead and try this, Miguel. Go ahead and unsubscribe and then resubscribe, and maybe that will kick it in its butt. Yeah, you definitely need notifications enabled in order to get notified. Otherwise, what you would see on your left nav bar is there might be an icon there that I'm live. Otherwise, once the video gets processed, then you will see like the number 1 next to my name.
Keep to the left, and then turn left.
Oh, that's a government plate. Okay. I was wondering why that plate looks so different than the ones that you normally get here in New Mexico.
Keep to the right, and then turn right.
And also another thing, guys, with the interior exterior rework mod, you're just gonna have a white dashboard. You notice how this has like a bluish tinge to it? The reason for that is I changed the colors. This dashboard color is more reminiscent of the W990. And I still don't know why I've got a PeopleNet tablet there. I've got fatigue simulation turned off. I don't really like running that on the beta, but yeah, it's there anyway. So what we're doing here is we're running 550 down to 40, and then we're going to run that pretty much east or get over to Tucumcari. Yeah, we'll get to try that out tomorrow, Miguel. Oh, I just changed the colors of the dashboard. I can do that in the mod. That would be under like def, truck. Well, it's in the def files where I don't know the exact folder structure. It's just in the def folder. And there would be a computers.sui file in there that can be opened with Notepad++. And I just hopped in and edited the colors of the dashboard to have a bluish tinge to it instead of the plain white that the regular T680 has. And then of course the mile per hour gauge there on the computer, I ripped the dashboard out of the W990. Well, actually kept it separate when Harvard first released it. Everything the dashboard was all on its own SCS file, so I just kept that to, otherwise we don't have a digital dashboard for the speedometer, which the truck does have in real life. Hey Tom, how's it going today? Welcome to the channel. What do you mean that thing in the middle? You mean the dashboard computer? Oh, or do you mean where the GPS normally sits at? Okay, that's just the Nav Plus screen. That's just a texture that's on there. It sadly does not work. And one thing that I am going to do here is we are going to stop out here, even though I don't need to. I'm hoping one of these are a Pedro, just to see if we got the updated fuel islands for those Pedros.
Keep to the right, and then turn right.
Yeah, one of the things I kind of wish it was, maybe SCS is going to change it before 138 drops for everybody, is having that ETA screen on our GPSs instead of having to keep the route advisor open, because I'll show you exactly what I mean here. So that 160 miles there on that HUD display, that's actually to the fuel station that I set, or the truck stop, and then we've got another probably 50 miles to get to Tucumcari from there, if that. And again, for those who are just joining in that are on the beta but don't know how to change this, you'll just hop into your pause menu, your mouse becomes active, click on there, that will be to final destination, that red flag, and if you click it again and get that little blue thing, that will be to your next waypoint. So that is how that changes. Pedros? Petros. I got the springs ordered yesterday, Miguel, though hopefully will be shipped out on Monday. And they should be here Friday or Saturday. They're being sent priority mail through the Postal Service, which is 3-day delivery. It all depends on when Rikmatech sends those out. So while I have my pedals apart, I'm probably going to swap out the accelerator spring too. And then I do know with the clutch pedal, I'm going to have to play around with the potentiometer in order to get that back where it belongs, because right now it shows I don't have any clutch pedal. Well, the worst thing is when I start playing around with the potentiometer, I'm actually going to have my wheel plugged in and then my pedals plugged into my wheelbase, and then hope I don't short circuit anything. Or it could be, I think I know why. I've actually got the clutch pedal unplugged from the little circuit board in there. I am such an idiot sometimes. I remember when I literally tore apart my pedals, I left the clutch pedal unplugged. Yes, sir? This beta update actually caused a whole bunch of trees to start poking through roads and everything else. So right now they're still going through and fixing things. They really haven't added anything new besides the Mac Anthem to the traffic. That's our exit coming up here, so let's get by Coastline and we'll hop into the granny lane. Well, I thought that was my exit. I was wrong, like usual. And once we get into daylight, you'll definitely be able to see it easier than here in the middle of the night. And also, one thing did change in this most recent beta update. The fueling sounds no longer has the echo to it, but it sounds extremely weird when you are filling up though too, and you guys will hear that because our exit actually is coming right up here.
To the right, and then take the exit on the right.
And it looks like we're going to a Hearts. There is no Pedro here, but what I'll do is I'll run across 40. I do know that there's a Pedro out by Sky City, or we can run down to Las Cruces and then go into Tucson. There's one down there too.
Then keep to the left.
I'm actually running it right now, actually, and on its own, it does not work. There is a fix by Chris Husky in the comments that does make it so we don't have yellow and orange skies.
Turn left.
Well, that's right. We'll just go in here.
Navigation resumed.
It don't matter which fuel station we go into. Yeah, but if this is fixed here, I think all of them are going to be.
If possible, please turn around. Navigation resumed. Navigation resumed. If possible, please turn around.
Alright, now comes the extremely weird fueling sound. Can you guys hear it? Exactly, Miguel. And what do you mean you don't see a starry night? There are a whole bunch of stars out there. And I'm actually going to... Oh, it wiped that out. Okay, no big deal.
Navigation resumed. Navigation resumed.
Yeah, you're on the beta, right?
Keep to the right, and then turn right.
Yeah, that's the RGM that I have downloaded. If you're on the beta, check the comments. Chris Husky has a fix in there. Just keep that above RGM and it will work like it normally does. You don't see the stars?
Keep to the right, and then take the exit on the right.
You guys are going to make me pause and hop to my stream to take a look and see if they're actually there. They are here on my side on my gameplay. And when I do have OBS open, I can see it on there too. Yeah, if you're... I'm streaming at 1080p 60, so yeah, being that low, that you might not see them. Wow, okay. Apparently that didn't fix everything. That's kind of a weird blue.
Keep to the right. And
Yeah,
then
that was a
turn
quick
right.
change from night to sunrise. Hey, it's La Cheetah. Anybody want some good tacos? Wait, it's not Tuesday. We can't have tacos. Tacos only on Tuesday. I have not, Miguel, but from my understanding, PNG is still working without any fixes required.
Keep to the left, and then turn left.
And I'm kind of waiting for Natural Lux to come out for ATS. In the last I heard, it was in beta testing.
In 650 feet, turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
And even though I'm not going to say it's real Mexican, but Taco Bell, get me some Crunchwrap Supremes and I'll be happy. Yeah, I did try Natural Lux for ETS 2. It looked awesome. Now you guys who are not familiar, it's like, Coda, what the hell are you doing? How are you going to get into that slot with where you're at? Very, very simple, guys. It's called a jackknife back. Whoops. My bad there. And what I'm going to do, even though it says that I'm able to unload here, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to finagle my trailer here so we can get into the door nice and square. So we're probably going to need maybe one more pull-up after this. Alright, and then you're paying for the fuel, James, if I'm down to 52 cents a mile. Alright, here we go. Now we're in the door. Alright, what do we got here? We got anything going into Arizona. Well, Clifton will actually work. Yeah, let's do Clifton. A load of sugar, go and do the tidbit. 20 cents a mile? Hell no! I mean, you're talking like, back when I drove in the 90s, I was making a quarter a mile. I barely made enough money to get by. 20 cents? Man, I'm sorry, it can't work for you, James. Yeah, when I first started, it was 22 cents a mile. And it's like, and then actually the 25 was 25% of gross for the truck. That was when I was hauling coal bucket.
In 650 feet, turn left. In 650 feet, turn right. Keep to the left, and then turn left.
Oh, even back in the day at 22 cents a mile, I could easily run 3,000 mile weeks legally, mind you. That was 10 hours driving. You basically don't have time to do anything else, but you were able to get a decent paycheck back in the day. And these days, in the era of driving 11, 14 off with the at the 52 cents a mile, with the cost of living going up as much as it has, and I can understand how some people are barely getting by.
Keep to the right, and then turn right.
Hey, look at that, Smokey Bear with a customer. Bad truck driver. Hey, Demand, what's up today? And before I get down here too far, we're actually gonna, even though I don't need to, I know that is a Pedro, so we're just gonna pull in there.
Please proceed to the highlighted route.
Hey, New Mexico, you guys need to mow your medians.
Take the exit on the right.
Whoops, my bad. Thought I was going somewhere else. Where is this taking us? Okay, that way. Alright. I just wanted to be sure. No, Miguel, this is the skin that's one of those ones included with the T680. It's normally like black. I changed it to a white. And since the skin is metallic, it's really like a grayish white if you want to get technical.
Keep to the left, and then turn left.
Oh, you can add that with the interior-exterior rework mod. So we also got an IFTA sticker on there too. I cannot see if any traffic is coming, but Mr. Greyhound, you're going bye-bye. Yeah, only supports SCS trucks, only works on the VNL, the 2 Peterbilt, and the 2 Kenworth. The Lone Star and Anthem have not been touched. Start the maneuver before it ends, and we can just keep right on trucking. You can get the mod on the SCS forums, Miguel. So you will go to American Truck Simulator, mods, trucks, and then the interior-exterior rework mod version 1.8. When you download the mod and unpack it, there's going to be 2 SCS files inside, IER Part 1.8 Part 1 and Part 2. You do need both of them active. If you want to change the steering or to get off the steering wheel and change the sun visors instead, that can be done through Part 1. And there's a Mac Anthem right there.
Navigation resumed. If possible, please turn around.
overweight. We're gonna get the hell out of here before they change their mind and decide to fine us. I've seen it, Miguel, but I've also heard reports that it is extremely frame heavy, so I have not tried it.
To the left, and then turn left.
Hey, Mega, how's it going? Long time no see. And maybe we'll get some more trucks in the truck stops from SCS. And for some odd reason, in 138 beta, it just feels like there's more traffic everywhere. You run an AMD then, Mega? And again, we need to let SCS know we need more time for those signs than what we get bing bang boom and it's like you're right here. Yeah, nighttime, if they have a way to do it at like nighttime, more trucks in there have like maybe 5 spots open that you can park into with varying difficulty to get into. Daytime, and you can cut that in half and have maybe 20-30 spots open. Sim racing on its own Mega is huge. And can you just imagine when everything was shut down, how many people signed up for iRacing, because that's literally the only place that you could watch any like NASCAR or anything like that. And then you don't need a extreme setup in order to run on iRacing either. And I think Garrett Smithly was just using a G29 clamped to a desk, and that was it. Yeah, I ran with my wheel clamped to my desk for the longest time, and then I just recently got a wheel stand, and it's a little bit different, but it's easier moving a wheel stand around than it is to clamp and unclamp everything from my desk each and every time. Plus I can hard mount my shifter too, and that's the thing that was more of the pain in the butt than anything, was the clamp system on the TH8A. Hey, Farland, the go pedal's on the right. Step on it. No, I do not have. I bought the GT Omega Classic wheel stand, so I don't have any pole sitting between my legs. I couldn't deal with that. I think it was the Next Level racing stance that had that pole on there, and that just didn't look sturdy at all, to be honest. Pro Gamer, I am from Pennsylvania. Darn it, we need the right lane.
Keep to the right, and then turn right.
Yeah, I wanted to get the Apex from GT Omega, but I held off on a couple of days. They were in stock the first time I looked. 2 days later, they were out of stock. All they had was the Classic. So, and it pretty much was the exact same thing, so I really didn't have any problems. And one of the things that you really can't do on the classic wheel stand is you've only got two set points for the pedal elevation, and whereas the Apex has like 5 or 6.
Keep to the right, and then turn right.
Uh, 130 is what I bought mine for. And literally, I had ordered it probably 5 days from the day that I ordered it, and shipped from the UK to the States. Yeah, you get outside of Philly down there, Pro Gamer, like the Lancaster area, that's where a lot of the Amish farms are at. Holy moly, AI, make up your damn mind. Stand Classic, it has mounting options for Thrustmaster, Fanatic, and also Logitech, so it's not like you're going to be left out. Now, granted, I don't know who would play ATS on a direct drive wheel, but definitely you would not want to hook a direct drive to a wheel stand. You need something sturdy for that. To be honest, Miguel, I prefer Thrustmaster only because they are belt driven. There's nothing wrong with Logitech, they're just a little bit on the noisier side since it's a helical gear system. If you want to go top of the line belt driven, then you go for Fanatic. Logitech, I mean, you have to download G-Hub if you're going to use a G29 or a G920, so that's just more bloatware that you're adding to your computer. Basically, with Thrustmaster, their drivers, you get the firmware and a small little control panel that works with Windows control panel for the devices. So that's why I mentioned Thrustmaster, only because it's just that much easier. That's true, Programmer. The first ones did. And also, one very positive thing about the Amish, they are the hardest working people that you will ever meet. I mean, literally, they they will give you an honest 8 hours day if you ever hire them to do a job. Chems, what the heck are you doing? Oh, I hate when the AI does that. Thank goodness we didn't roll over. Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with the G29, Miguel. And with, and it's just personal preference really of how much you want to spend. Logitech really doesn't have a lower grade, so you're stuck with the G29 or with the G920. Unlike Thrustmaster, their entry-level $200 wheels, the T150 or the TMX, and they've got that market cornered. That makes that saying work hard and play harder even more relevant. I have not, programmer. The only two countries I have been in is, of course, the United States and Canada. And of course, Canada was way back before you needed a passport to go across the border. I want these guys to open up too, these inspection stations. We don't have, they're not opening game yet, but if they're going to be adding inspections to way stations, why not open these to check paperwork for your loads or whatnot, kind of like your border crossings and beyond the Black Sea, or road to the Black Sea, whichever one that is. Road to the Baltic Sea and beyond the Black Sea, I think that's the proper name of those DLCs. I like the GT Omega that I've got, Miguel, and it's quality construction. I would not buy any of the ones that you see on Amazon. Just read through the reviews on those, and a lot of people are complaining. I am not a truck driver anymore, programmer. Back in the day I was. And since I live stream, basically I don't have a need to create graphics for a live stream. It is foldable and easy to store, yes.
And then, take the exit on the right.
Hey, hello, Pedro. Go right to the GT Omega website. And literally, it was 5 days and free shipping when I ordered mine.
In 650 feet, turn left.
Hey, they got the fuel pumps here updated too. Whoops,
Navigation
no cop,
resumed.
no stop.
Navigation resumed. If possible, please turn around.
And I'll be honest, very little. Maybe one day we will do that if they add anything like that in the game.
Turn left.
Yeah, I saw that on the Steam store. Pretty much pro gamer. Germans love their beer, and getting some Wiener Schnitzel would probably be awesome.
Navigation resumed.
Let's see, are we going to be overweight? Only 638 pounds now. We lost a lot of weight from fuel. Isn't it Berlin? If it's not Berlin, it might be Frankfurt.
In 650 feet, turn right.
To be honest, I really don't know. Hey, Jordan, what's up today? Now, I don't know which airport would be bigger. Would it be Berlin has an international airport, or would it be the one on the other side of the country in Dusseldorf? It's not in the game for overweight fines, Miguel. The only fines in the game right now is going to be for damage above a certain point and then using illegal trailers. And if they're going to add in overweight fines, they're going to have to come up with some type of risk-reward system. I've been mentioning that probably for 6 months plus. Yeah, about the only German words that I know are ja and nein, and that's about it. For those who don't speak German, yes and no. Hey, Xander, how's it going? Doing awesome like a possum, but getting hungry. So this is probably going to be my last run today, guys. I'm going to be making chicken Alfredo. Nah, you don't have to, Pro. To be honest, if I wanted to do that, I can always look it up on YouTube or something. Everybody probably already knows Sprechen de Deutsch. Yeah, I can't even say it now. Sprechen de Deutsch or whatever. That is like, do you speak German? Or do you speak Dutch? Deutsch, German, yeah, close enough. Can you tell I'm an American?
You have arrived at your destination.
Yeah, there's no way that I would be able to pass for German or anything like that. I'd be the worst German speaker ever. I definitely do not have a linguistic tongue for sure. Oh no, I started, when I first ran the 138 beta, basically I pretty much knocked out all of my mods. I'm still only running a handful of them. Trailer mods that have their own cargo attached to them, those are not working, so if you have any of those, you will not want to use them on 138. You're going to have to wait for updates. Screw it. Let's do one more. No. We're gonna try to get like the Phoenix or something like that. Kingman, no, don't want to go there either. And that's all tidbit. Let's check the global market here. I'm gonna teleport somewhere and we'll do another load. Yeah, there's nothing here but tidbit. Alright, so one thing I want to take a look at, where do we want to go? How about Nogales or Sierra Vista? Let's see what's down there. And I'm going to check Nogales just to see. If there's anything going to Vegas, that would be great. Which it doesn't look like. And no Vegas here. Nope. San Simon? No! Alright, let's check Tucson. Really, nothing going to Vegas. Alright. Holy moly. What is with, like, no loads going to Vegas? It looks like the closest we're getting is Kingman. So we got Sierra Vista. Let's go ahead and take used packaging to Walbert. And yes, I cheated and got myself down here. That way we don't need to drive. Hey, Leo, how's it going? No release date for Idaho as of yet, but we can almost be certain it's going to be right when 138 releases also. Alright, here's my get out and look, even though I'm not actually getting out. Alright, I know what I need to do. Oh, of course, I know all of those. Yeah, Bavarian Motor Works is what BMW stands for.
Please proceed to the highlighted route.
Oh, Coda. Oh my goodness, I meant to turn off my parking brake, not shut off the truck. Alright, there we go. Now I hit the right button. Oh, also, I'm not sure if you guys can actually see. You probably can't. But this does have pedal animation for both accelerator and brake. Yeah, actually, if you can see that there, if you can see the brake moving up and down, that's me stepping on the brake. And the accelerator, a little bit harder to see, but it's also moving with whatever you're doing. Yeah, driving. I don't know, does Galima's VNL do that? Roger, I'm living on the Dusseldorf. Yeah, I don't think we'll ever get that animation from SCS, but I mean, some of the modders, they literally could work for SCS. Most of the GTM team actually now works for SCS. Nat Vander, Sissel, those are two that I know of that were community modders that they hired. Mostly Mississippi River and east here in the United States. So I have been up to Maine. The furthest south I've been was to Yuma, Louisiana, right on the Gulf Coast. Pretty much pro, yes. Most of the time, though, I was basically running from New Jersey to Chicago, running along the I-80 corridor. Yeah, so I did a lot of Newark to Chicago. If I wasn't in Newark, it was a lot of Piscataway.
Keep to the left, and then turn left.
Not a problem, Leo. Go ahead and slap that red subscribe button. Let it know that you hit it. Do appreciate it. Thank you, Leo. Alright, won't be long before we're through Tuscan here. Yes, I know it's pronounced Tucson. Trying to be funny normally doesn't work. Angela Merkel, they're a pro. I think. Alright, time to light the fires and kick the tires. It's hammer down. Well, hammer down to 77 at least. Alright, take care, Pro. Thanks for stopping in today. Oh, it's 57 degrees outside. No wonder why I was freezing. I had the window down. Did that car just cut across 2 lanes of traffic? And I make sure I didn't see anything. I don't think he knows where the heck he's going. Hello, Phoenix. And goodbye, Phoenix.
Keep to the right, and then take the exit on the right.
Four-wheeler, see what happens? Smokey Bear with the discos going. Make sure you give that guy a driving award.
Keep to the left, and then turn left.
Tycoon, I do have all of the map expansions, do have the cargo mods, special transport, the force machinery, and then also heavy cargo. I really haven't bought any of the skins. The only one that I got is the classic stripes, only because it was bundled with Oregon for a discount. If you just bought the game, Tycoon, and whatnot, did you take a look at any of the bundles by chance? What you want to take a look at the store page and add like the enchantment bundle, not the enchantment, the West Coast bundle. Any content that you currently have will not be rebought, but you'll still get the bundle discount on top of it. And if my memory serves me correctly, the West Coast bundle right now is going for around 18 and change. And what that will give you is Oregon, Washington, and the forest machinery. Literally, Washington, if you like green, that's the best state so far.
Keep to the left, and then turn left.
Roger that, no harm in asking. Hey Martin, what's up today? Yeah, SES is not Dovetail. It's not like they're gonna release a DLC and then never fix the bugs in it. Appreciate that, Tycoon. Yeah, I will be, the first to admit, I'm not like other channels. And I don't do this for money. Some channels take donations to pay for $700 pedals, a $600 steering wheel, things like that. Never happen here. I'm not going to ask you guys for any money. I don't have donation links. I mean, I'm doing something different. I mean, because it's not about money, it's about enjoyment.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
There we go, there's the notification. Hey Dominique, great to see you again. The dealers are included, Dominique. The truck is not ready as of yet, as far as I know. Unless it comes directly from SCS's mouth, Martin, do not believe anything about upcoming trucks. Oh, it came up on the screen, Miguel, that Tycoon subscribed. That's the notification there. You guys did not see that. Roger that there, Tycoon. Oh, that's probably because your subscriptions are private, Miguel. If they're private, that will not show up. Where did you hear that at, Martin? Did SES release a teaser today or something? Yeah, send me the link on Steam, Martin. You won't be able to put it into chat here. I've got URLs blocked with the exception of those posted by me or a moderator. Oh, that's our exit right there. Andy Divine.
Keep to the right, and then take the exit on the right. In 650 feet, turn right.
Yeah, I don't really watch speculation videos, and because you have no idea where they get their information. Most of the time, they're just sprouting BS. I mean, that's why I normally, when I mention things to you guys, it's directly from SCS themselves, or stuff that has been found in the game by users. And it's not like, oh, we're getting a truck November, December, and for all we know, the Western Star could come with 138, but I personally don't think it's going to happen because SCS has not mentioned anything about it. Yeah, Steam Workshop is fine, Tycoon, but you will want to make sure that any mods that you get are updated for the current game version. And since SCS does not police the mods on the workshop, on the mod page itself, it will have the last update date. Just make sure you pay attention to that. Right now we're in game version 137. Any sound mods made prior to 137 do not work in 137. So engine sounds for 136 and before do not work. Alright, but this is where we are going to call it quits for this Saturday afternoon, guys. I do want to thank you for watching. If you did enjoy the stream, as always, please leave a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, slap the living daylights out of that subscribe button. Enable notifications by clicking on the gray bell. Have a great rest of your Saturdays. Keep that shiny side up, and we'll catch you guys on the flip-flop.